Hello, paratroopers of the 173rd Airborne Brigade. I'm Sergeant Poos, and today I'm going to show you how to rig your MOLLE Assault Pack using the airborne attaching straps in preparation of an airborne operation. So for that, you'll need your hook pellet tape lowering line and 2 snap hooks. All right, so let's get started.
The first thing you're going to do is buckle in all of the buckles of your MOLLE Assault Pack and secure the excess webbing. So for your front pocket over here, buckle in those 2 buckles and secure the excess webbing. Do the same for the side compression straps over here. Buckle in those 2 buckles and secure the excess webbing. Do the same for the opposite side over here for the compression straps, and then the same for the top over here for the frame attaching straps. Buckle in those buckles and secure the excess webbing. Do the same for the chest strap. Buckle in that buckle and secure the excess webbing. Now, you're going to S-fold the excess webbing for the adjustable shoulder carrying straps. All right, so now let's focus on the right side of your assault pack because we need to make 2 loops for your hook pellet tape lowering line. So we got one over here, we're gonna make one together, and we're gonna place it right over here. Let me show you how to do that. So you're gonna grab 2 retainer bands, and you're gonna girth hitch these 2 retainer bands together. So it's gonna be index thumb, index thumb. You're gonna pinch over here, and then pull. All right, so now I'm going to place this through over here, and I'm going to open up that loop over here, bring it over, and now I have my 2 loops for my hook pellet tape lowering line. So now let's flip your assault pack to the opposite side. We need to make a lower leg tie down. We're going to use 1/4-inch cotton webbing for that. So the length of it is going to be double the length of your adjustable shoulder carrying strap. So double up your 1/4-inch cotton webbing like this, and size it to the adjustable shoulder carrying strap just like this. Now take that bite, place it through right over here, open up that loop, and feed it through just like this. So now we have a lower leg tie down. All right, so now we're gonna rotate to the top. You're gonna open up your main compartment to pull out the airborne attaching strap. So open up that slide fastener. There it is. So now look inside and you'll see that there is a sleeve in the back right over here. Inside that sleeve is tucked in the airborne attaching strap. So you got your snap hook attaching straps in white, so pull those out. And then your lowering line attaching strap in tan right over here, just like this. All right, so open up your equipment slots. And you're going to route your airborne attaching straps through the equipment slots from inside out. Make sure there's no twist. Just like that. Your lowering line attaching strap is going to go through the right equipment slot, just like this. All right, now I'm just going to secure the hook pellet tape and the hook pellet tape. There it is. Now I can close my main compartment. Okay, there it is. So now I'm going to need 2 pieces of 1/4-inch cotton webbing. The length of it is going to be the length of your boot. I'm at 10.5 just to give you an idea. So it's going to be to secure the slide fasteners over here and over here at the top. So take your 1/4-inch cotton webbing and fold it in half to create that bite. You're going to place that bite through the eyelet right over here. Open up that loop and place these 2 pieces into that loop. Just like that. Now take 1 piece and place it through the other eyelet. Just like that. Now, you're just going to make a bow knot, which is a square knot with 2 quick releases. There it is. All right, now we need to grab our snap hooks. Make sure that the opening gates are facing you, okay? So, I'm going to attach these to the snap hook attaching straps. All right, so the way to do this, we're going to need 2 retainer bands. So, let me grab 2 retainer bands. So, it's going to be 1, and then 2, and place them right over here. Now, I'm gonna do 4 fingers, just like this, and I'm gonna slide my snap hook all the way to those 4 fingers, just like this, okay? So let me show you. So grab your snap hook, make sure that the opening gate is facing you. Place it like this. You're going to route from the top over here. Make sure there's no twist. I'm gonna put my 4 fingers here, and hold it just like that. Now, I'm going to place my snap hook attaching strap through this bottom end right over here. Just like that. I'm going to rotate my fingers on top of that end over here. I'm going to make a quick release. just like that. All right, so there's for the 4 fingers. Now I'm going to place my 4 fingers on top over here, and I'm going to S-fold the excess webbing, and I'm going to make a pull handle at the end. So just like this. All right, so you have 3 pieces right over here. So don't secure this part. All you're going to do is you're going to grab these 3 bites over here, and now I'm just going to secure that with a retainer band. Just like that, okay? All right, so now I have a pull handle over here in case I need to lower my assault pack, okay? So it acts as a release handle. All right, let's do the same for the opposite side. So, snap hook, opening gate facing you. I'm going to place this from bottom to top through, just like that. Do my 4 fingers, and now I'm just gonna speed up the process, make a bite over here, and place it, my quick release, directly through, just like that, okay? All right, now I'm just going to hold on to that 4 finger bite, and now I'm going to S-fold the remaining rest over here. There it is. So now I have 3 folds that I'm going to secure with my retainer band. There it is. Okay. All right, so now I have essentially 2 release handles to lower my assault pack, all right? Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to attach our hook pile tape lowering line to the lowering line attaching strap. So you're gonna take the looped end hook pile tape lowering line right here, and you're gonna girth hitch it to the lowering line attaching strap. So I'm just gonna do that like that. Bring my ejector snap through right here, and I'm going to girth hitch that, just like that. There it is, okay? So there it is, properly girth hitched. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna place our hook pile tape lowering line from top to bottom through our loops, okay? So our retainer band loops. So I'm gonna make sure that my looped end hook pile tape lowering line is routed on itself, just like this, parallel, okay, to the hook pile tape lowering line, and it's gonna be on top, as well as the ejector snap. So looped end hook pile tape lowering line is on top, and ejector snap is on top. So I'm routing just like this, from top to bottom. Okay, guys, so now we are good. So there it is, guys. Now we are done. Your assault pack is ready to be jumped. One last thing I like to do is I like to attach my ejector snap to the metal link right over here so it doesn't come undone. And there it is, guys. All right, so there it is, guys. So now your assault pack is ready to be jumped. Have a good jump.